Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's meeting. We are excited to host the meeting from here in Nairobi. I'm aware that we have guests joining us from all over outside the country, some from Italy, Nigeria, Sweden, and all that. And we want to warmly welcome each one of us. It's 5 p.m. and we don't want to waste a single minute. So we get started. Now, for those who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Karaoke Josephat. I'm married to Pieros Cherotich here, and we are blessed with 4 young children. We are lucky to have been in this golden opportunity for the last 10 years. Actually, this month we are celebrating 10 years of enjoying, excellent opportunity. And it is our prayer that those of us who are looking at the opportunity for the very first time, it will change your lives for good. And for those who are already part of us, we want to continue wishing you the very best as you climb to unlimited levels of success. So without much ado, because I will be having another chance to share more with us, we'll quickly get started into why we are here. And my wife, Pieros, will be taking the first session. Definitely you'll love it. She's one of the greatest beneficiaries. And to help her do that, maybe she can first introduce her, then herself, then we'll be sharing the slides.
Wow, thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Yeah, I'm excited to be here today with you. And I want to most sincerely congratulate each and every one of us for joining this Zoom training today. For our guests who are joining us for the first time, you are welcome. This is one of the best places to be. As you've heard, my name is Pieros Cherotich. And now we are marking 10 years in this opportunity. Before this opportunity, I was a teacher. And I was teaching in high school. I'm a mathematics and physics teacher, but today I'm not going to teach anything close to that. I'm going to teach you about health and money. And I believe you are going to like it. And so we are going to start by going straight to what we have today, because 10 years ago, we were shown this opportunity, and we want to show you this opportunity, especially our guests who are joining us for the very first time. For our members, thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations even for inviting our guests. So to our guests, I must say the person who invited you here today love you so much. They want the best for you, and that is why you've been invited today. And I believe that by the end of this session, you are going to have learned something new, maybe, and I know there's something that you're going to take home today. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the presentation as I take us through it. So what we are talking about today, we are saying that we are on a mission. And we are on a mission to make the world a healthier and a happier place. That is our mission today, and that is what we are going to be looking at, so that we be able to understand exactly how we can make the world a healthier and a happier place. So how do we do that? We do that by alleviating the global health and economic crisis on a part-time basis. So 10 years ago, I was told that there is this opportunity that can help to alleviate health crises and also economic crises around the world. And we decided to be part of the opportunity because of such a wonderful mission, by the way. And you can do it on part-time. So by fighting chronic diseases and price increase that has brought, that is really going up, and therefore bringing a lot of chronic stress in our lives and the lives of those we love. So this is because we have underpaying jobs. We also have high cost of living, food, electricity, fuel, everything is now going up. Loss of jobs, prior and during and post-corona. we are looking at even during this time of this pandemic that we are fighting, there are so many people who have lost jobs, by the way. There are so many people who are paid half salary. Some are not even sure whether they are going to get their jobs back. Businesses are down. So 10 years ago, we were shown a recession-proof income stream. And today you are very privileged to learn about the same. And inflation has also gone up, increased cost of education. Yeah. So all these things we want to fight on a part-time basis. So we start by saying your health is your greatest wealth. And that is true. You might be unhealthy, but you have a lot of money. You are not a happy person. You might also be healthy, but you don't have money at all. You may not be a very happy person. So we are saying we start by looking at our health. Your health is your greatest wealth. I believe you can agree with me on that. So the World Health Organization have given us a recommendation of how we can stay healthy. It's called Wellness Triangle. And as you can see this triangle, we say that food is really important in our diet. I mean, in our bodies. Nutrition is key to our health. And so they have given us a wellness triangle that is showing us how exactly we need to live our lives. And actually, mostly we talk about eating habits. So down there, you can see physical activity and weight management. It is key. Yeah. We've stayed home, maybe we've eaten so much, we are not moving a lot, and that is very dangerous. We need to have a lot of physical activity and weight management. Number two, we are also talking about eating whole grains. Most of the time we eat a lot of refined foods, and that is not right. And it is not helping us at all. So whole grains are really very key in our diet. We are also talking about a lot of fruits and vegetables. And we are saying 5 to 9 different colored fruits every day. 5 to 9. How many fruits have you taken today? Yeah. So it is really a matter of your health. We are saying fruits and vegetables, they boost your immunity. So what will happen when you don't take 5 to 9? Your immunity comes down slowly by slowly. Then proteins we reduce. As we go up, we are reducing on the triangle. So we are saying proteins we reduce. We take the right proteins, not red meat, but white meat maybe, and a little of it. And we also take a lot of leguminous plants. Then the least of all, fats and sugars. We are required to take only 2 teaspoons of fats and, of sugar, and very little fats. But what happens? We are doing the opposite. On the right-hand side, you can see an unhealthy wellness triangle where we have the opposite of everything. Instead of eating the way the healthy triangle is telling us, we are facing our triangle down. It's like standing on your head. How far can you go? We can't go any far. And look at that guy in the middle. We are saying most of us, we are eating wrong. We are feeding our families with the wrong foods. And again, even with that, we have our food contains a lot of chemicals. So people use chemicals in their shambas, and at the end of the day, we are eating those chemicals, and it is quite dangerous. So what is the result of this? It is chronic diseases. We are talking about heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, even obesity. And we are told by the year 2020, where we are right now, chronic disease will account for 3 out of every 4 deaths worldwide. And that is by the World Health Organization. And we are already there. When 4 people died, 3 have died either cancer, either diabetes, either all these things we are talking about. So we are saying there is really a problem, and we are facing a lot of challenges with this. And to treat these diseases, you don't even treat. To manage them, it is very expensive. So I have a great solution with us here. And this is a solution through a company called Neolife International for our guests. So if you are coming here for the first time, we are talking about a company that has been there since 1958. It was started by Jerry Brasfield. You can see his photo there. Is an ordinary guy who was as a young man, he was born with asthma, and he continued having those asthmatic attacks and even allergies up to the age of 19. He even had to leave school. And finally, they discovered there is power in your nutrition. Because they had gone to so many hospitals, when they started eating healthy, eating the right foods, this young man just got well. Meaning there is power in what we eat. But most of the time, what happens? We eat what we find. Yeah. So it started this opportunity of Neolife in 1958 in the USA, California. In 1971, it came to Africa for the first time in South Africa. In 1996, it came to Kenya. And today, if you are a guest, it has come to you. And why has the company been there for the last 62 years and also spread in 56 countries around the world? It is because of its values. And the values are number one, absolute honesty and integrity. In our company of Neolife, we actually follow this absolute honesty and integrity. Again, people are number one. We have products that work, which I'm just about to explain to you. And equal opportunity for all, and also a long-range vision. We are looking at how we can reduce these problems within a very short time. Then Neolife is around the world. I've just said it is in over 50 countries around the world. And what has made Neolife to be very unique is the Scientific Advisory Board. Scientific Advisory Board. This company is founded on science. All the products I'm going to talk about are natural and scientifically researched. So you can be sure anything you take is just natural. It is food. There is nothing more to that. So we are saying this. This is a history of scientific excellence since 1958. And the Scientific Advisory Board was founded by one of the top scientists in the world called Dr. Ada Fast, who was also the founder of cancer chemotherapy. And all these people you can see there. So all the products that are produced by Neolife or manufactured by Neolife are all scientifically researched and natural. So what is the solution to our triangle? Because we are looking at how can we make our triangle to be on the right side up. So Neolife has formed natural food supplements. I mean, these are great because they get whole food sources and they make for you either a capsule or a tablet to help you bridge the dietary gap, and therefore you get healthy. So this is for everybody. We are facing a serious challenge of health, and therefore we need to make sure that our bodies are actually very healthy. So we are saying this on the triangle. You remember we looked at the triangle initially. We are talking about physical activity. You cannot be helped by anybody. This one we take personal responsibility. Every day, 15 to 30 minutes or even to 1 hour. You go and jog around, you walk, physical activity. But for the whole grains, Neolife has developed a product called 3NN. It is 3-in-1. It takes care of your body, your cells, opens your cells, and it is lipids and sterols from 3 things: wheat, rice, and soya. Then carotenoid is also there to boost your immunity. Right now, we are talking about coronavirus, and we are saying those people whose immunity is low, this virus is so harsh on them. And so we boost our immunity. Carotenoid complex, by using it for 20 days, it boosts your immunity by 37%. We also have proteins and fats and sugars. We have omega-3 salmon oil plus to take care of that. And omega-3 salmon oil plus is from fish. It is fish oil. And it contains all the 8 classes of omegas that we all know. And they are very important. And one of the important things about this omega-3 salmon oil plus is that it's very, very good for brain development. It increases IQ scores, even in children, and even memory in older people. We are also talking about very good for joints. Your joints are very important. So it creates lubrication in the joints and therefore healthy joints. It's also very good for the heart because it burns bad cholesterol. So your heart will be healthy, because right now we are talking about a lot of heart problems. And finally, also, so in this, in the omega-3, 3NN, and carotenoid, we have it in a sachet called Pro-Vitality. And they have added one other tablet there, which is a multi-mineral, because remember, our bodies have minerals. Like iron is a very important mineral in the body. Zinc is a very important mineral for men reproductive health. And so we have this product called Pro-Vitality. Together in the box, there are 30 sachets which contains all these. And so by taking Pro-Vitality, you ensure that your body is getting all the nutrients. And so chronic diseases will be far away from you. And in case you already have any chronic disease, again, this product is able to reverse because it gives your body good health. Now, For children, we have it in liquid form called Liquivite. Very good minerals for children. Remember, as they grow, they also require so much more than us because they are developing. So Liquivite is the best for children. And so during this coronavirus, the most critical from our products, and it is actually the best, is the carotenoid complex. For stronger immunity, there are 3 products. We have cruciferous, and cruciferous is good because it also boosts your immunity and crucifies even cancer cells that could develop in your body. And right now we are talking about cancer being a serious challenge to our families. Flavonoid is also another one, and we have carotenoid. So the 3 of the products form a product called phytodefense. So for the highest immunity, you need phytodefense. But generally, we need carotenoid. And by taking the bottle of carotenoid, as you can see there, it's like taking 115 kilograms of fruits and vegetables. We also have weight management in Neolife. Weight is a major problem. And personally, when I was told about Neolife, I had a serious issue with my weight. Imagine I was weighing 124 kilograms. What does that mean? The more the weight, the more the problems that come. These lifestyle diseases love fatty bodies, you know, that weighty body. And I'm telling you, my pressure had started going up. I was just on the borderline, and it was so scary for me. So I'm happy because our products, which are well researched, like this weight management program, is very, very good. I was able to cut my weight very nicely, not within a short time, and in a healthy manner. And that is very, very key. We also have children's nutrition to help our children develop well, get their immunity well, you know, and all these products are great, including now omega-3 salmon oil plus. We have Vita Squares, we have VitaGuard, and also the Liquivite. Then we have herbal alternatives from Neolife. So Neolife is giving all the ranges, and herbal alternatives, they help us to get our systems working properly. And so they work on our systems. We have like the respiratory system, it is a challenge. And right now we are saying the virus is attacking the respiratory system. So we have herbal respiratory there. Those people who have allergies, those people, when it is cold, they get a congestion in their chest. This is a great product, wonderful. Herbal rest and relax for people who are stressed up. They can't even sleep. Then we have feminine herbal. Feminine herbal is very good for women. Take care of their women reproductive system. And you see women, they are high rising cases of things like breast cancer, cervical cancer, you can imagine. And feminine herbal is able to balance your hormones. So you will live a healthy life. For women, your cycle will be very good. Even for young girls who get cramps during their monthly periods, this is going to be a forgotten case. Again, feminine is able to help women who cannot conceive because of hormonal imbalance to balance their hormones and therefore conceive. So feminine is a great product for ladies and even for preventing those cancers related to women. Masculine is for men. Masculine is really great for men because it helps men to maintain prostate health, a healthy prostate. And you see right now we are talking about prostate cancer, and we can do away with this in our families. Older people who have problems even with their prostate gland. And because as you get older, it becomes an issue even to function in men. So masculine herbal is really key. We also have aloe vera plus, which is a juice you can see in that bottle. Very, very good for just general as a juice and very good. And aloe vera is a traditional medicinal plant. And they have extracted a wonderful juice, which is going to deal with acidity, you know, those things. And it's very, very healthy. And we also have home care products to take care of your home, you know, environment at home, cleaning products, very good. All these cleaning products you see here are organic, and they are very nice to be used at home. They don't have any harsh chemicals, and they make your home very clean. So they are great. And they are easily used, like the one called G1 Laundry. You only soak your clothes. You don't have to, all the time you are at an angle, washing all the time. It does the washing for you. So these are golden home care products. And we also have skincare products from Neolife. Skin is the largest organ in the body. And I believe we all want to look nice, our skin to glow, you know, and they're age defying. You look younger for longer. How many of us would want to look younger for longer? I believe all of us. I also want to look younger for longer. I'm glad because I'm a perfect user of these products. And I meet people and they tell me, your skin is great. It is glowing. And I really thank God because of the wonderful skincare products which are organic, 100% vegan. So even as you use, you don't feel anything. I mean, you don't get scared of, oh, what about if my skin gets damaged? It's great. So we have wonderful skincare products. And finally, we have farm care products. And this one is key because everything that we eat every day is coming from the farm. And so we want our farms to be productive. Unfortunately, we have used a lot of chemicals in the farm and our farms are no longer productive. So we have wonderful product in Supergrow. I can see one of our great leaders, Faith Ngaira. She's right there with that. She's on this call, and she's one of the best users of this product, Supergrow. And she was showing me her farm. You know, she's able to triple her yields in the farm. And I believe if we can triple our yields in the farm, what will happen? We are going to have food security in our country. So it's able to help your shamba to come back, actually balance the pH value of your soil and give you very good products from your shamba. It's really great and can take us places. So that is on health, by the way. And all these products, you can get them from Neolife International, all of them. And they are so wonderful. 10 years we've used the products, and as a family, I can tell you, we are leading a healthy life. We have 4 children. They are so healthy. Can you imagine where you don't even have to think about hospital? It is a wonderful place to be. So Neolife can also give us financial and lifestyle success. Yeah, I believe all of us, where we are really in need of money, some extra income. I know we do different things, but this opportunity can give you some money or part-time income. When we started off, Josephat being a university lecturer and myself being a teacher in high school, we said we are going to do it part-time. And we did this opportunity part-time for some time. Actually, I was able to retire early after only being in Neolife for about 7 months. Why? Because in Neolife, you can also get financial benefit. So I know we have dreams in life, and each one of us, they are looking up to something. You are working because you are working for something. But you see, sometimes when you look at what you are earning at the end of the month, you don't even compare. You look at the dreams, you look at the money, they don't actually come close. And that is what is happening even in the job setup, you know, in some of the traditional businesses. But with Neolife, you can achieve your dreams. So go for your dreams. You can get money, you can drive a good car, you can travel the world, you can get a smarter house. I know we have homes, but we can get better homes. So this one will require that you have some money. I'm glad to tell you that in Neolife, you can get all these dreams achieved because we have done the same, Josephat and myself. So we have what we call the cash flow quadrant, how money comes, yeah? And money comes in 4 ways. And we are talking about money coming either from employment, from self-employment, from big business building, and even from investment. So on the left-hand side, we have the E and the SE, that is employment and self-employment. On the right-hand side, we have the B, B, and I. So the question up there is, where are you in the cash flow quadrant? So on the left-hand side, we normally have people who are just average. On the right-hand side, we have wealthy people. And where do you want to be? Even if you are on the left-hand side, you want to be on the right-hand side. So Neolife is a great opportunity because it takes us to the right-hand side. We become big business builders and therefore become investors. So what happens is that through continuously doing this business over time, because you will not be able to come now, join and jump to the right-hand side. It takes time. We help you, we mentor you, you build a business that is going to take you to the right-hand side within a very short time. And I'm glad because it has happened to us. Therefore, it means it can happen to each one of us who is on this call today. So where are you in the cash flow quadrant? Do you want to go to the right-hand side? Yes. So if you want, then this is the sure vehicle. And looking around right now during the coronavirus, it's really tough to get a business that is going to be sustainable. But Neolife, we've done it for 10 years. It is so sustainable, and I can assure you that this is one of the surest vehicles. So you partner with Neolife. What do you get? You start your own business at a very low startup cost. By the way, very low. Big businesses which give actually become multi-million-dollar businesses, they start with also multi-million dollars. But with Neolife, you start with a very low startup. You become your own boss. People are tired of having bosses, people who tell you what to do all the time. I think as human beings, we don't like to be told, do this, do that, do that. And sometimes the person who is telling you is not even more qualified than you. So be your own boss through Neolife. Inherit all the research and experience already done in 62 years. Can you imagine? In any other business, it's up to you. Start where you are. But in Neolife, you inherit the research and experience. Get high quality mentorship. And especially I can talk because our team, which is called the Superstars team. Yeah, you can see this chart from Josephat. So Superstars team, we are called the Superstars team. And the way we work so professional. So you get high quality mentorship. So how do you join Neolife? You get a direct connection. Remember, in the conventional or traditional businesses, we normally have the manufacturer and the consumer, and we have the middleman, the advertiser, the wholesaler, the retailer, the distributor. In Neolife, we don't have. You get a direct connection. What happens in the traditional one is that the middlemen, they get money, and so by the time the product is reaching to you, it's very expensive. So with Neolife, the money that would have gone to the middleman is given back to the consumer. And I'm going to be showing you. So first join, and you have to pay a registration fee of 8,320 Kenya shillings to join. And you get a lot of benefits. Also, I know we have our Nigerian friends, Clement Okafor, I can see you all the way from Nigeria, and many other people. We have 22,500 Nairas, or 83 US dollars, because we also have people from Italy and on this call from Italy and even in the US. So we are saying for you to join directly to Neolife, you pay that registration fee. And guess what? You become an international business person because you'll be a member in all the 56 countries around the world. So what do you get? You get a kit. And the kit contains an international license. This is a license that you can use. I remember 2 years ago, Josephat and myself, we went to Mexico when we were celebrating 60 years of Neolife, and we used our international license that we got here in Kenya to trade our business in Mexico. And I tell you, it is really great. You also get literature materials. Yeah, all that I have taught is in some literatures. You get a pack of ProVitality. You remember the 4 products I explained: the TRNN, the omega-3, the carotenoid, and the multi. All of it, you get it a pack, 4 products for a whole month. That is sachets for 30 days. And you get good health. You feel nice because we want you to use it first before you show everybody. Then you get some points. We have a currency called points, which is equalized around the world. So you get 36 points, and these points at the end of the month, they convert to a bonus. So imagine using the products of Neolife and being paid a bonus at the end of the month. And you also get your own website. People with traditional businesses, they have to get an expert, get a website, and they create a website for them. But with Neolife, immediately you join, you get your own website, which is updated automatically by the company every other time. And free delivery anywhere in the country also of the kit. So what will happen? The Neolife solution is there. The ProVitality is going to make your triangle stand on the right side up. What a great opportunity. And you get all the benefits that come with the same. So we tell you now, what is your work so that you can get the financial benefit in your life? You need to use the products. And when you use the products, you earn money. Okay, so you earn points and earn money. So you get back some bonuses. Remember, I said you are directly connected to the company. Number 2, you share the products. When you share the products, you earn points and also profit, because when you become a member, you get a 25% discount on every product. So if you are going to give to a non-member, you get some profit. The money they pay is more than what you get as a member because you are a member. Then we tell you, share the opportunity with other people. You know, I've said the middlemen are not there. And you know, one of the middlemen is advertiser. Yeah, here in Kenya, we use maybe in a newspaper, maybe on the radio or on the TV. We don't have the advertiser. So the money which would have gone to the advertiser, we tell you, share the opportunity, and the company will share their profit with you. And so you form a network of consumers, because that is what we want. So when you join our team, we don't tell you, go and hawk the products. No, we tell you, use the product, share the products, and share the opportunity. So I want to show you how you now grow. And of course, we get the training. We have training, a lot of it, by the way. You get the skills on how you do the business. And for you to be a qualified distributor, because when you start, you are called a distributor, you become a distributor by getting 100 points. So you get Pro Vitality. You may see now you want some soap, you come and get the LDC, you come and get the G1 laundry, you come and get your facial products, and you get to 100 points within a short time. So you become a distributor and you get a pin like that of a distributor. Now we tell you, share the opportunity. So you are at the middle there. We have the, you get Tom, Mary, Joe, and maybe Grace to join you, your friends. When you show them the opportunity, they also join, they get 100 points. At the end of the month, you'll be called a manager. At 500 points, you are called a manager. And you get some bonus from New Life, 2,500 Kenya shillings or $25 US. Wow, that is good money. I mean, on part-time, you've just used. And guess what? You know the way we normally show people, even where they can go and have a meal in town, maybe a restaurant, a good restaurant. We have given out business, but nobody pays us. With New Life, you give out business and you are paid. So it is such a great opportunity for real. And you get a manager pin. Then those people will also be trained. They will be told, use the product, share the products, and share the opportunity. So the next time they all share the opportunity, they also become managers. And you will be called a senior manager. You earn about 25,000 Kenya shillings or US dollars 250. That is not bad money, and yet it is part-time. And it is because you recommended people to come and join Your Life and get health, get good things to use in their homes. And then you get a pin of a senior manager. Then remember that even those distributors and the managers will also want to grow. So they will also get their own networks. When those people under you, they get to senior manager, you will be called a director and you earn about 90,000 Kenya shillings or 900 US dollars. That is good money, I believe. Not bad. I mean, if it is on part-time. And you know what? You get a pin of a director. And it does not end there, by the way. This is the whole setup of the same. Because we have a distributor, we have explained about manager, a senior manager, you become a director. Now, when you become a director, you can now help others to be directors like you. So the company says we are now applying the what? We are now applying the rule of empower other people, because you're already empowered as a director. So if you empower one person to be a director like you are called a Sapphire director. You earn about 100,000 shillings or 1,000 US dollars every month because of sharing the opportunity, and you have helped somebody to be a director. If you empower 3 people to be directors, you are called a Ruby director. And you get 200,000 Kenya shillings or 2,000 US dollars on a monthly basis. I believe that is good money. I mean, it is good. And if you get 6 directors and above, you are called a president team member and you earn 500,000 shillings or 5,000 US dollars. So you can imagine what happens. That money grows and grows and grows and grows. So for 10 years, we've created so many directors. Some of them are on this call and they have really achieved so much. So much. And I'm so glad because I said yes in 2010. Surely we've achieved the health and our lives are so different. So thank you very much. God bless you. And that is it from me. Over to Josephat.
All right. That is wonderful. Thank you very much, Pieros. Now we know how to be healthier and how to be wealthier. You know, sometimes we pray very hard for God to open doors. And unfortunately, when he opens, some of us continue praying instead of going through the door that has been already opened. So I believe that so far so good, and our guests are set to be part of us. But just before we get to the final session, I would love to share, to give someone here a chance to talk to us, just to share his testimony. It is very exciting to see people coming in and within no time, they are taking their steps, becoming great in life. And I want to give this gentleman a chance, just one person. We have so many leaders, but today we will listen from someone who is in Mombasa all the way. And I don't know whether Evans Lubanga, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know whether you are hearing me.
Very well. Kindly take it up.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. President and Kairos Kariuki. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I'm so happy to be in your life. It is a wonderful opportunity, and today I'm going to share a little bit about what I've been able to achieve or how far I have come. My name is Evans Kiverenge Lubanga. I was born in Kitale, and I came to Mombasa to look for a job. So I work for a Christian organization as an administrative assistant. And this opportunity found me when I was working there. So it came as a surprise because one of my colleagues received a call while we were in the office together. I hope you can hear me.
Very well, go on.
Yeah. So my colleague received a call, and they began to talk with the caller, but I realized later it's like I knew the caller. So, and then my colleague was talking about the message he received. He told me he received a message, and it was he was invited for an opportunity or something like that. So I kind of listened to their conversation. Then I realized I know the caller. So I told my colleague, just say hi to her. So he said hi. And again, the caller told my colleague, tell him to come also. So that's how I ended up to get to know about this opportunity. So I went for the meeting, just like some of you have been have received a message and have come for this meeting. Although by then we were not doing Zoom. I went for the meeting place and I heard about New Life, about this opportunity, about health, about finances. And what really it touched me is the health part and also the finances. So I was excited. So with my colleague, maybe I can say fortunately or unfortunately, first I was the one to join. My colleague didn't join. So so I joined straight away. And then later, I was the one who now sponsored my colleague. And then we continued like that. And I can say so far that I have seen the fruits, and I can testify that this is a wonderful opportunity. And so I'm here to encourage you that this is a place to be. And it is my first time. Maybe you can see me trying to to check what next, but I can say confidently that I've been able to build the business. Maybe at first I was excited, and I got a little check of around 200 2,700. That's the first check I got, and through the mentorship of PROs and Josephat Kariuki, our president team members, I've been able to develop myself. I've had a personal development. I have grown, and I've built, like last month, just to cut the long story short. Last month, I built a business close to that of a director, and of having I have a senior managers and managers in my business and my team, and I'm so grateful to Pieros and Josephat Kariuki for supporting me And I can say that my future is bright because now I believe I'm going to achieve my dreams. My dream car is a Jeep, and I have a photo somewhere. It's not here, but I have to. I know now I'm going to achieve my dream, like buying a nice car, traveling, because I love traveling. And actually, when I attended the meeting, one of the things that really touched me is traveling, you know, and I love traveling. And for a long time, I've longed to travel. And when I heard about that, I just signed up without getting to understand a lot. So now I can see my future is bright. I'm going to finish I started building a house, and I know I'm going to finish the house. I'm going to buy my dream car, and I'm so excited. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you,
So,
thank you, Evans. For sure, Evans is doing a very good job, and he's really showing our Mombasa team the way. And we are very proud of you, Evans, even as you make your steps to director and Sapphire and the like. And we are glad to see you achieving your dreams. And this should be a motivation even to our brothers and sisters in the coast that it is doable. And now I want to take it up from where Evans has stopped, and Pieros, and share with us as we close, really what can happen if you take up this opportunity. And I came in just like everyone here in the call, as Pieros has mentioned. I decided this is what I really want to do. Remember, I was having a good job as a lecturer in the university, having a TSC teacher in the house. It wasn't bad. But really, from where I come from, we are not allergic to money. So the money we were getting from the university and from TSC was way below what we really expected. Our dreams were up there compared with the income that we were getting. So for me, I joined specifically for money. I remember just before this opportunity, as a lecturer in the university, I would really have embarrassment walking around, going to stage with my students, and it rains. And this good teacher and lecturer doesn't have a car. So I would be rained on. And my university was a high-cost university, and the students there would even drive themselves. And so sometimes they would want to give me lift, you know, and I couldn't accept that. So I would pretend that I love walking for exercise sake. That was the embarrassment I was facing. We were paying rent where we were staying here in Nairobi, 25,000 Kenya shillings every single month. Now, that was paining me because that is non-refundable money. I wasn't to get it back, it's gone. So that is why as karaoke, I grabbed the opportunity and I decided I must now live my best life. First of all, I'm a believer. So I believed that God would help me to achieve the dreams that I have. I also believed in the person who shared the opportunity with me and Pieros, in as much as he had not achieved a lot. I think the check that we saw was for 6,000 Kenya shillings, too small, but I didn't see the 6,000. I saw the millions that they promised. Fortunately, I got one magazine that he had, and I read about a gentleman who was driving a Range Rover, and I saw it in the magazine. And I asked myself, now I'm told this was an army man. I am a lecturer in the university. Who should be driving a Range Rover? So I felt like I'm slapped on my face. So I got in running. And as the story goes, within our first month, we got a small check. Never despise the humble beginnings. As Evans has said, he started with 2,000 and something. I also started with 2,002 Kenya shillings only. But I was very excited because I asked myself, if I have just started and I am now earning something small, what about after building the business? So we started bringing in friends. And as born agains, we were not bringing in friends so that we can succeed. The other motivation was so that we can also change lives. We can touch lives of others. You know, when you start something with a good intention, with altruistic, you know, intentions, then God will bless you big time. It took us only 7 months. Only 7 months for us to have tripled what Pierrot was being paid with in her job by the TSC, Teacher Suffering Center, now she calls it, and she ran away, she resigned. You know, I continue teaching the university, but you can imagine earning over 60,000 on part-time basis, even the working style changed in the university. My colleagues realized that this gentleman is more excited than us. I stopped participating in the strikes. And in 1 year's time, I was earning more here in Neolife than what I was being paid in the university, with all due respect to my good employer then. 2 years down the line, ladies and gentlemen, I tripled my income. I was earning over 218,000 in Neolife, and I'm doing it part-time. I was too excited. By then, I had stopped jumping into matatos and using Route 11. In Kenya, we call it Route 11, you know, walking. I could now drive myself with no loan. You know, sometimes we buy things, but they are not ours. They belong to the banks. But this time round, it is my own. We also now started building. You see, the beauty is in this opportunity, you are able to do some of the things that you were not able to do. I'm excited to hear Evan saying that his construction stopped, but this is the time now to start rebuilding. That is what can happen in this opportunity. So 2 years, 11 months, ladies and gentlemen, we became president team members in Neolife. You've not seen life. You've not tested life if you are not a president team member in Neolife. They started paying $500,000 every single month. I remember when we were only 2 years, 11 months, the check, maybe for safety, for security reasons, I may not have to say this, but 762,000 in 1 month, and it is part-time. If you come from where I come from, then definitely people will know that you are earning some extra income. You become very excited. I stopped now going every now and again to the bank to check whether the university has paid, because I don't have to depend on that, you know? And I call upon each one of us here. We have too much potential, but many a times we get used to just earning little so that we are like, we cannot do any better. Today, everybody, not everybody really, but majority of people are just lamenting that Corona has, you know, locked them down, and, you know, they don't have the livelihood that they would love to have. That is just an excuse. I challenge you, as your brother, you can join this opportunity and we mentor you, we hold your hand. As Superstars team, we don't believe in one person succeeding. We believe it's either we all succeed or we all fail. But we have trophies from the company of having been #1 team in Neolife over the years. So I call upon each one of us to consider being part of us, because you lose nothing by joining us, but on the other hand, you gain nothing by not joining, and it is on part-time basis. Now, as presidents, we've seen ourselves building homes here in Nairobi. We are no longer paying rent. Instead, we are collecting rent. We are living in a house that even if I was given all the millions, I wouldn't move out of the house to buy another one. I am so excited. At least when guests visit me, they see, yes, this gentleman has done something in life. I wanted to drive machines. Pierrot's shown us those kind of machines in the slide. And today I'm excited with my children and my wife. We are, you know, ferrying ourselves around in the latest shape of a Land Cruiser, you know. With all humility, these are things that I would not have achieved, even if I taught in the university for the rest of my life. And I don't want to talk much, but you know, see it for yourselves. Those who are joining us, as we work out your business together. It's your own business, but you'll not do it alone. And as I wind up, I want to say this, it's not just about money. In this opportunity, yes, you'll get all the money that you want, but the company will also give you a chance, to enjoy other things beyond money. So when you join this team, we mentor you because you have joined the best team. Therefore, you have to be the best. You have to be the best. You cannot go to Starehe Boys and you perform like that gentleman, the boys in, Kanyanyine Day mixed school. You have to perform because you're in a very good school. And you can see in 2013, we were again still #1 in New Life. We went to Dubai, Atlantis the Palm in 2014, and we were #1. So you're joining the #1 team, and you can be sure of success. Now, I've said you benefit other things, and the very first thing that you benefit is the lifestyle. You can see all these superstars, leaders, they are in my attire. Those who are Kenyans, people like, celebs like mother-in-law, you can see her there. Here we were at Intercontinental Hotel, because when you are director, where do you take your meals? You don't just go to River and other places, You go to where directors go eating, That is Intercontinental Hotel. You become a Sapphire director and we'll be taking you to Windsor Golf and Country Club, where the rich and mighty go to play golf and enjoy life. As a Ruby director, we take you to South Africa, Santon Sun Hotel, Johannesburg, and this is a Gold Cotton Hotel. Life changes completely. That was 2012. We were in Zambia, Victoria Falls with billionaires like Charlie Bolton. Those of us who are still members, you saw Charlie Bolton on 26th of May this year being given a token, a bonus check, besides his monthly pay of 22 million Kenya shillings, 22 million Kenya shillings. And people are complaining, uchumi ni mbaya, uchumi iko sawa jameni, So that is what we are saying. We went to Grand Hyatt in 2013. Then we went climbing to the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, with the founder there, Jerry Brasfield, and the CEO, Kendra. Then we went to Dubai with the PROs as presidents, Those are some of our team members in Cape Town, enjoying life to the fullest. Then we went to Abu Dhabi, that is Abu Dhabi Golf Club. That was the welcoming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Then we went to Ferrari World, Yes Water World, seeing the biggest mosque in the world, and life becomes so sweet. That is where we were spending our lifestyle at Emirates Palace, a 7-star hotel. Then the following year, we went to Mauritius again, young and old. And towards the year, we went to celebrate 60 years of success. All the presidents in the New Life world, we were in Mexico, Los Cabos. So you travel all over the world with the New Life. And this is just last year, Abu Dhabi, with some of my leaders. You can see, actually, this gentleman here is my biological father. What an opportunity that you enjoy with your entire family. If something is so good, then bring on board your loved ones. Some won't take it for reasons I have never understood, but that is how it works. Some will not take it, others will take it and change their lives. No wonder some are rich and majority are poor, and you can't help it. So that is it. And you see, they also give you some recognition, some surprises. When somebody tells you you have done a good job on top of your monthly bonus checks, now you can have this small check of 615,000, then this is where you belong and you want to be here for the rest of your life. Then we were to be in Czech Republic last May, but because of Corona, we've pushed it forward. I know there are some of us who are here for the first time, but you'll join us once we resume flights. Then this one is still there. On 18th of October 2020, we are scheduled to be in Miami Beach. And this one you cannot miss, surely. You can't be born here in Kenya, you be educated here in Kenya, you be married here in Kenya, you are likely to die in Kenya and resurrect in Kenya. It's good to go out and you enjoy life, At least that's why we are here on earth. But my parting shot, ladies and gentlemen, is this. How do you get started? You might decide to, sit down and start calculating on how to get started. But the best way of getting started is simply to pay the amount that you've been shown right away. And the person who invited you into this call will help you to pay that, will give you the pay bill number, and you are a full member, you are a distributor. We start the journey that you will never, ever regret. For those who won't get started, we'll definitely be meeting in the beaches of the world. For those who might not start, for whatever the reason, you can still alliance with the person who invited you here, and you'll be accessing the products for your health. And if that is still not really good for you, keep on coming and listening and coming and listening, and one day you'll be surprised that you have wasted too much time. This is the best time to start. It's okay you didn't start yesterday because you didn't know. Don't think of starting tomorrow because it is not yours. Today is the time that the Lord has made for us. May God bless you so much. I want to stop at this and welcome us on board. That is our story. Amazing. Now we are retired. We are no longer teaching in the University of TSC. We are here just enjoying our time. You are most welcome. You can join us and we enjoy life together. May God bless you so much. Let's be meeting in the beaches of the world. Now call the person who invited you here and you ask them how you can get